Hi, I'm Tracy Drake. This is a seated QiGong practice from the 18 Shibasha tradition. So find yourself a chair, nice sturdy chair on a non-slip surface, and sitting up tall, nice long spine, feet about hips width apart, flat on the floor. And thank you for being here. First of all, good to see you. Okay, let's jump straight in. So, working with our 5-phase practice, the first phase is just arriving in our space, setting the tone for the practice. So, switch off your phones, your Fitbits, any distractions, and take a moment here to turn the attention inwards, becoming aware of your breath, feeling the movement of the breath in and out of the body, and settling into a Qigong type focus. Relaxing all the facial muscles, relaxing the jaw, softening the shoulders, letting the arms hang heavy. Spine is long, but the belly is relaxed. Noticing your seat bones on the chair, legs are heavy. Feet flat on the floor. And noticing how you feel today, not having any narrative or judgment around that. Just checking in with how you feel. Good. And then we'll begin to move into the next phase, which is moving. And we're going to start off just breathing with the arms. So inhale, exhale down, coordinating the movement with your breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Beautiful. Going at your own pace. Nice way to begin the practice because it really gets us in touch with the breath. And then we're going to take this into our next movement, which is rowing the boat. And we're going to take the arms wide and scoop them forward, surrounding the spine as we do that, and pulling the chi into the body. Good. So I'm just going to turn around here so that you can see the action of my spine. So we're going out and around and then rounding the spine. So I'm moving from the center of the body. It's not just my arms swinging out and back. It's not that. The whole body is moving from your center, from your core. Good. Again, make the movement as big or as small as you like. I tend to breathe in on the way out and then exhale as I pull into my belly. You just notice what you naturally do. Good. Couple more. And then let that movement subside. Notice how that feels in your back. Notice sensations in the body. I'm going to turn to face you once again. And then we'll move into our next movement, which is called bouncing a ball, which doesn't look like bouncing a ball at all. We just take one arm across the body and then bring it back, and then take the opposite arm across the body, turn the palm and bring it back. Again, we're not just moving arms, the whole body is moving. And we can get this lovely flowy movement. Imagine you're pushing your hands through water, shifting the weight from one seat bone to the other, turning the head, turning the shoulders, moving from your spine, from your center, from your axis. Beautiful. Spontaneous breath here, I think. Just in the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And then we're going to take this into gazing at the moon, and both hands are going to go up towards the sky. You're going to look behind you gently and then come down and go up in the other direction and down. Again, moving from your center, not just moving the arms, moving your shoulders as best you can, moving your spine. You can move the legs and the seat bones here as well. Make sure you don't fall off your chair. Stay safe and move safely for you. I tend to breathe in as my hands move behind me. Exhale as I come back, but you choose what makes sense for you. Just keep breathing. Very important. Nice. Once more to either side. Looking up, gazing at the moon. And bringing the hands back down. And then we'll move into our third phase, where we just allow the qi to circulate in the body, and the qi kind of guides us to where to move in the body. And essentially, anywhere that feels tight or that you feel like you need to move, you just go there. It's called swaying breeze, dancing willow, and you don't have to copy me, you just do whatever feels good in your body. Just decide where your body is asking to be moved and let that intuition guide you. This may seem like an odd concept to begin with. If you're a little out of touch with your body and what it needs, then you may not know how to listen to your body. But it's definitely a skill you can learn. And once you stop and pay attention, the body gives off some beautiful signals for us to follow. So imagine you're a willow tree swaying in the breeze, and just move intuitively. You might feel you want to take the feet wider and drop forwards, if that's okay for your head and your eyes. You may even feel like you want to swing the arms around a little bit. Be like a chimpanzee. Have fun with it. Be playful. We forget to play as adults. Play with it. Good. Nice. And then gradually we let that movement subside. We come back to stillness, the fourth phase of our practice, finding stillness, placing the hands on the belly, below the navel, the lower dantian. Spine is long, and a brief meditation. Perhaps a quick body scan beginning at the feet. Aware of the soles of the feet on the floor, traveling through the toes, tops of the feet, through the ankles, the shins, calf muscles, knees, around the thighs, the fronts, back, sides of the thighs, through your seat bones and buttocks. Travel through the lower back, the back body, up to the shoulder blades. Notice the back of the neck, base of the skull. Travel over the back of the head to the very top of your head, crown of the head. Smooth the forehead, relax the face, the jaw. Soften the throat, relax the heart and lungs, and soften the belly. Find a brief moment of stillness, just watching the breath, noticing how you feel. Beautiful. And then moving into our final phase, phase 5, where we have a closing, where we have a little ritual of movement. And this can vary, but essentially is about stimulating certain areas of the body to help with chi flow, to help with your life force. So starting off by rubbing the hands together, placing the warm palms of the hands over the eyes, and then you can begin to massage the face as though you were washing your face. And you can massage the ears and the temples, mess up your hair. Run your hands over your hair and through your hair. And give yourself a little neck massage. 10 heavenly drums, placing the hands over the ears and then drumming the fingers on the back of the head, stimulating the base of the skull. And then let's just swing the arms around a little bit, having a little bit of a twisty motion to your comfort level. Take care, twisting, not always a good idea. You can shake that out, and then we'll just pat. We'll start off patting down the insides of the legs. So down the insides of the legs, over the feet, not the outsides of the legs. Repeating that a few times. Gentle pats or hard pats, whatever you feel is best for you. And then we'll pat on the inside of the left elbow about 8 times. inside of the right elbow, armpit, other armpit, hip creases, both hands together in the hip creases, front of the hips, and the backs of the knees. You can shake this out, feel nice and loose, and you're ready to move into the remainder of your day, whatever that might be. So thank you for joining me in this practice. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. I would appreciate that. Helps other people find these practices. Okay, have a wonderful day. Shanzai.